Viewers, you're welcome to today's class. So we have a question to solve on the board which says if tan x is equals to 5 over 12, we have 0 less than x less than 90 degrees. Evaluate without using mathematical tables or calculator. Sin x all over sin x raised to power 2 plus cos x. So all we need to do first to solve a question like this is to bring out the parameters given and interpret. So we are given that tan x is equals to 5 over 12. This is just to remind us of trigonometry function where we have our SOHCAHTOA, where we have our sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. We have the cos, which is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. And the last one is the tangent, which is tan is equals to opposite over adjacent. Okay. So now we are given that tan is 5 over 12. So let's sketch out a right angle triangle to put in these parameters. So for tan, we have opposite over adjacent. So the longest side usually in the right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. So let's assume that here is the opposite and this is the adjacent. So for this case, we have the opposite value, which is 5. So here it's 5. And we have the adjacent value, which is 12. And this is our adjacent. So in this question, we have to look for the value of the hypotenuse. So from here, all we need to do to get the value of the hypotenuse is for us to apply the Pythagoras rule, which states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides, which is opposite square plus the adjacent square. So from here, we put in the values. So we have the hypotenuse, which is the value we are looking for. We called it x. So we have x square is equals to the opposite, which is 5 square plus the adjacent, which is 12 square. So here we have x square is equal to 5 square, which gives us 25, plus 12 square gives us 144. So simplifying further, we have that x square is equals to 25 plus 144 gives us 169. So taking the square root of both sides, okay, we have the square root cancels square. We have x is equal to 13. So the value of x, that is the hypotenuse, is 13, okay. So from here, we can continue solving this question. The question is asking us now to solve for sine x all over sine x squared plus cos x. So what we need next is the value of cos x, since we've gotten the value for the hypotenuse. So cos is the value for cos is equals to adjacent which is 12 all over the hypotenuse now, which is 13. So we have the value of cos to be 12 over 13. And from the question, we already have the value of tan, which is 5 over 12. So now we also need the value for as given in the question, we also need the value for sine x. Okay, sine x will be equal to sine is opposite over hypotenuse, and opposite here is 5 all over hypotenuse, which is 13. So we have the three parameters. Now we can substitute in the values into the question given, and we simplify further and get the final answer. Sine x here is going to be equal to, that is 5 all over 13 all over sine x raised to power 2, which is going to be 5 over 13 all raised to the power of 2 plus cos x. So we have the value of cos x here, which is 12 over 13. So here we have 12 over 13. So simplifying further, we are going to have 5 over 13 all over 5 square here gives us 25, all over 13 square gives us 169, plus we have 12 over 13. So simplifying this gives the final answer, gives us the value of 65 all over 181. So this is the final answer after evaluating this. So viewers, hope you've learned something new today on the trigonometric function and also Pythagoras rule. This is a past question from WSSCE 2021, the essay part question 6A. We can check further. Thank you for watching and see you in the next class. Bye for now.